I've got 3 predictions for the 2024 housing market. I study this stuff all the time. I'm looking at what Zillow, NAR, Realtor.com, all the big players are predicting. I'm going to give you mine for the greater Philadelphia area and for what I'm seeing locally in the market. If you get some value out of this or you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and if you want to talk about how these predictions might affect your housing needs, schedule a call with our team with the link in the comments. So 3 housing market predictions. The first prediction I see is that we are going to see rates hit the high 5% range by the second half of 2024. We're going to see a 5 handle. Right now, rates, they bottomed out so far this past month at about 6.25. We've seen them jump around a little bit after the latest Fed meeting. The Fed is very clear. They're going to be cutting rates 3 times in 2024. And right now, because the jobs markets remain strong and we've seen that unemployment has been very resilient, those have caused the Fed to revise their target. They didn't come out and say this. They're looking for 2.4% inflation after pounding the table at 2% inflation all year long. That tells me that the Fed's going to be less restrictive with their policies and is going to open up the opportunity to get a 5 handle in rates by the second half of the year. I don't see the jobs market slowing down. I don't see inflation going much lower than 2.4%. I'm glad they revised their target because it wasn't likely going to happen, but their measures have worked because it's down substantially. And on top of all that, we're seeing a strong jobs market, strong wages, a lot of good things happening in the economy. So hopefully the Fed's going to back off here. My hope is a 5 handle by the second half of 2024. Prediction number 2, we are going to see 15+% more homes sell in 2024. The National Association of Realtors is predicting 4.71 million homes to sell next year. That would be up roughly 15%. That's one of the more bullish predictions that are out there. Realtor.com's closer to 4. We've got all other people kind of in between. What I'm clear on is that lower rates will lead to more sellers bringing their property to the market because they have to go buy a home, and they are also home buyers. So as a result, buyer demand picks up, which has already been very strong. Days on market is still lower than where it was pre-pandemic, so demand's going to be there. And now that there's folks that have put off their moving plans for a year or two, there was a study out there that showed 25% of homeowners are considering a move next year. Some of these people will come to the market and sell. Lower rates, a steadier economy, and a less restrictive environment thanks to the Federal Reserve will cause all of this to happen, and we'll see more homes sell in 2024. And the third prediction that I have is that we're going to see prices go up and we're going to see the number of agents go down. So what this means is that the market's going to remain healthy. Prices aren't coming down in our local market. Maybe some isolated areas in the country, Austin, San Antonio, parts of Florida, those really red-hot markets, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, they may see prices come down from where they were. In the greater Philadelphia area, we are steady Eddie. We are in a great spot where we don't see a lot of fluctuation in the market. And as a result, we're going to see steady and healthy appreciation in the 3 to 5% range. So with that, the bonus prediction, because I kind of gave you 2 here, is that we're going to see the number of agents leave the industry because there's less home selling. And more importantly, some agents don't know how to deal in a market where you have to negotiate home inspections. You have to negotiate offers. You work with people for more than maybe 30 days. It's a longer game. And as consumers, because that's who this is for, I'd be interviewing your agent aggressively. I'd be interviewing your agent thoroughly. Ask them what they're going to do differently for you in your home search and home selling process, because that's what really matters in the current market. And if you don't have someone that's willing to do that, then taking advantage of my prediction of prices going up, taking advantage of more home selling, taking advantage of potentially lower rates, it's not going to matter if they don't know what they're doing. So that's my predictions for 2024. Some of these are going to be right. Some are going to be wrong. The point is, I'm giving you well-informed predictions based on market data. And this is where a lot of other people are seeing things go. So again, if you want to talk about this, schedule a call with us with the link in the comments. Subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you like what you hear. And let's hope all of this comes true in 2024.